Best Choice Rock. Today, I'm going to demonstrate to you guys some of my car washing techniques. What I do, different things and stuff I do to get my two beautiful vehicles right here looking good all the time, making all kinds of shines. But first thing I'm going to do is I got the hoods popped. I'm going to go ahead and show you what I'm about to do right here. Okay. For cleaning under the hoods, first thing you want to make sure you do is there's a few areas you need to make sure you cover because you're going to be spraying water in here, obviously. Me personally, I always cover up the battery the battery posts just in case. Any open vacuum lines, like right here, I have a oil separator, and it's a possible area to get some water in there, so I cover that. You always want to make sure you cover your air filters. If you have a stock vehicle, you might not always need to, but on any aftermarket open element filter, you want to make sure you cover that up. Otherwise, you're gonna chance flooding your engine with water, and that's not good. So, same thing on here on the 5.0. Got the filter cover, and on here I go ahead and cover my coil packs. You don't always, not everybody does, but I do. Battery terminal posts, and since I have an aftermarket sound system, I have a fuse relay box. I cover that up as well because there's nothing covering that. Okay, a couple things you'll need is a choice of engine degreaser. You can use the auto parts store or whatever. I personally use Simple Green. It works pretty good. If you use stuff like this, you want to make sure, obviously I have the water, so I'm going to, it's not going to be just Simple Green, it's going to be watered down a little bit. It's not going to be straight concentrated. But yeah, you need that. Something to wipe down the engine parts that you can reach. I just use these, personally. I don't get too elaborate because it's kind of hard to reach a lot of areas with a big bulky sponge or something. You're going to need a hose, obviously. This little guy you can get at any Walmart. It's usually in the car care area. The nice thing about this is you don't need a bucket. You can mix soap and stuff, whatever, in here, and spray. So it eliminates the need of a bucket for the most part. And you can mix your soaps and stuff in here. There's a couple settings. They have high pressure and whatever. I use the side mist. It's gonna look like this. And when I apply it, I usually go at an angle so I don't do a straight down and everything. You don't need to get straight down in there. There's no need to, pressure wash every single area. And that's also, even with all this stuff covered, you could still chance getting an electrical part wet, and you don't want to do that. So go ahead and move this, and I will demonstrate what I do. First thing I do is I go ahead and do an initial wet. Go ahead and wet it down a little bit before I apply the Simple Green or engine degreaser. And I go in like that. You don't need to go right over it. This works just fine. Okay. Need to cover that up. A little bit of a hole in there. It'll be alright. Alright. Then I usually go to the greasy areas. Now mine weren't really all that dirty to begin with, but I'll demonstrate. Just go around. Usually these cowl covers are dirty when people work on their cars. Valve covers usually are dirty on a lot of people's cars. Go down there. Just do this. You can kind of let it soak in a little bit. And then if you use whatever you need to wipe stuff down, a rag. If you use a rag, use a microfiber or some special car wash. Even a chamois works if you got an extra chamois. Just don't use a regular bath towel because those can scratch paint and whatnot. If you have any painted parts or whatever, never use a bath towel to clean a car. You're going to get all kinds of spider web scratch marks and swirls. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and let this sit for a minute, and then I will show you how to wash it next. Alright, I went ahead and kind of just wiped a few things down. It's ready to be sprayed off now. Same thing, just kind of go in at an angle, and you're going to see all the soap, whatnot. You want to make sure you get all the soap off of it. So just kind of gently spray it at an angle until you can kind of see that all the soap suds are gone. It really ain't a lot. You don't have to get super detailed in cleaning an engine. And you don't only have to do it, maybe, depends on your climate. I mean, the dustier climates, you're going to probably have to do it a little more often. You know, but on average, maybe 2-3 times a year. Me, I probably do about 4 or 5. I'm just really meticulous like that. Kind of get up in there if you want to. You can wipe that down. Just check, see, everything looks good. And then when you're done, you can wipe things down if you want, or the quickest way to really dry things off is once you pull the plastic bags off, just start the engine and let it, because in all reality, you really want the engine to be warm when you do this. They say this time of year it's warm enough, it doesn't really matter. I've done it both and never had an issue. So, but yeah, in the winter time, they prefer the engine to be warm when you're at the car wash, because you know, just out of fear of cracking a block or something like that. So next I will show you how to clean a